Hello, my dear students. Very good morning and assalamu alaikum. I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Jiaur Rahman, teacher of Milestone School and College, Sector 14, Uttara, Dhaka. Now I am going to discuss the simple equation, which exercises 7.3. But at first, I would like to discuss from the previous lesson. So previous lesson is which one is x7.2. Already have solved some maths. So now we have to solve some which one is the previous lesson 6 number I want to solve. So here given sum of three consecutive natural number is 63. Find the numbers. So we can take let first number. So consecutive number. The first number we can take first number is x. So since this one is the consecutive, so we can write the second number. Second number is x plus 1, obviously, right? So and third number we can write, third number is x plus 1, then plus 1, or we can write here, okay, so x plus 2, this one, third number is x plus 2. So here given the sum of three consecutive natural numbers sum, that means we have to add now. As per quotient we can write, as per quotient we can write x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to here given 63. Okay, then find the numbers. That means we have to find the all numbers here. Students, now we have to add this x first. So 1, 2, 3, that means 3x, and here 2 and 1, it will be 3 is equal to 63. So students, so now 3x, so in this 3 we have to take in right side, transposing law, right? 63 minus 3. Clear? So 63 minus 3, that means, that means 3x is equal to 60, right? So now, so that means divided by 3 on both sides. So 3x by 3, then 60 divided by 3. Okay, so now, so just write divided by 3 here. Divided by 3. Okay, and here we can write the transposing law. Transposing law. Okay, transpose law. So just 3 you can cut. So x is equal to 20. So that means x is equal to 20. That means first number is 20. We can write. So therefore, the first number will be 20. So second number what will be? The consecutive. That means it will be 21 because this one is 20 plus 1. So we can write 20 plus 1. That means 21. So therefore the second number also we can write here, third number is equal to 20 plus 2, that means 22. So 20, 21 and 22, these are the numbers. Okay students, have you understood this one? I hope you better understand. Okay my dear students, today's CW number is 43 and today's topic is simple equation, which exercise 7.3. Dear students, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain what a graph is, plot the points by taking the axis of graphs, and solve the equation through graphs. So now today's topic is graph. Okay, this one is totally new for you. Okay, because here you have drawn the graph in the data information. That one is a histogram. So this one is a little bit different, so be attentive in this class. So I hope you will understand this one. So I will make you understand. I will try my best. Okay students, so first we can tell the graph. So here given, so concept of coordinate, that means the famous mathematician René Descartes of France gave the first idea of coordinate. he explained about the position of points with respect to mutually perpendicular lines. Students, so actually I want to tell, so which one is the, here this one is two mutually perpendicular lines, that means this one is the x-axis and this one is y-axis. Okay, so when do this, that means like this, x and y. So this one is the x or x prime and y or y prime. Okay, this one is two mutually perpendicular lines. Okay, this one, so this quadrant, there are four quadrant here. How many quadrant? Four quadrant. Okay, that means the anti-clockwise we have to count. This one we have to take first quadrant, this one is second quadrant, this one is third quadrant, and this one is fourth quadrant. Students, fourth quadrant, that means first quadrant, that means here is the first part. Okay, this one is second quadrant, this one is third quadrant, this one is fourth quadrant. So first quadrant is what, here always we have to count the positive value. Maybe you did not understand, so I am first writing this one is the positive. Okay, this one is the, here is negative and positive, that means first negative then positive. This one is negative then negative, so this one is negative and negative, that means minus. Here is positive, so that means here is plus, then is negative, so negative. So this sign, so maybe you are telling, so what is positive and negative positive, negative and plus minus or minus like this. So now first I am telling, so in the x o x prime and y o y prime. Okay, so x o x prime and y o y prime. Okay, two mutually perpendicular lines, and anti-clockwise first we can take this one in the first quadrant, this one is second quadrant, this one is third, this one is fourth. From this one we have to count. Okay, not this one, first, second, third, fourth. And suppose if I give some points, suppose a is equal to suppose we are 4 2, suppose 3, then -2, like this. Okay, if I place this a b c d, these 4 points we have to place on the graph paper. How to place on the graph paper this point? Okay, so if that is plotting of points, so how to plot the point on the graph paper? So first we will take that idea. Suppose this a point, and that means this point is name is abscissa. The first one is called abscissa and this one is called ordinate. So first one, that means we can write here, if I take x and y, that means x is called abscissa and y is called ordinate. Clear? X is abscissa, y is called ordinate, and total this point is called coordinate. Okay, so this one is abscissa, this one is ordinates. So students, so already I have written in x o x prime, that means then from this o is the origin point. From the origin point, when this one is, both one is positive, so we have to go to the, from the origin point. If abscissa is plus, we have to go to the right side from the origin point. We have to go to the right side from the origin point. If abscissa is plus, that means this one is positive value, so we have to go to the right side. Okay, now place this point, and this one is also positive here, that means 2 is positive, so that means this one is called ordinate. That means this value we have to place in y-axis. In which one is the second, that one we have to place in y-axis, this one is y-axis. And which one is positive, from the origin point we have to go to the upper side, and which one is negative, then like this one is negative, so from the origin point we have to go to the lower part. Okay, now we have to place this point in the graph paper. How to plot the point? So this one is 4 and 2. Now place this one 4. So this one is the origin point, right? So 4, so I have written 4, so 1 2 3 4. Then this one is a 4, then ordinate is 2 here. Which one is positive? So which one is positive, we have to go to the upper side, so 1 2. So this point we have to place here. Suppose I have written a is equal to here 4, sorry, a, the point of a is 4 and 2. I have written this point, okay, from this one. Next one is b -3 and 2. So -3 I have written, -3 and plus. I have written this one is minus and plus. That means when you get like this negative, that means minus, and 2, that means abscissa is minus and ordinate is plus. So we have to go when this one, that means when the abscissa is minus, we have to go to the left side from the origin point. We have to go to the left side from the origin point. Okay, so it is minus 2, so we have to go to the left side. And which one is plus? Always plus. When ordinate is plus, that one we have to go to the upper side. So that means now, so that means here is like this. So that's why we have written here minus and plus. Okay, so minus 3 and 2 we have to place here. So minus 3, that means from the origin point we have to go to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, minus 3 and 2. 2, this one is the plus, so we have to go to the upper side. So 1, 2. So here we have to place. So this point is B, so we can write here B and write minus 3 and 2. Okay, students, have you understood how to plot the point? Next one is C, minus 3 and minus 2. So both one is minus, students. So you know the when is minus, we have to go to the left side from the origin point in x-axis. So this one, suppose, and then this one is also minus. That means abscissa ordinate also minus. So when the ordinate is minus, we have to go to the lower path. So that means in these boxes, in this quadrant, we have to come. Okay, to go. So minus 3 and minus 2. So now minus 3 and minus 2. So 1, 2, 3, and then minus 2, 1, 2. That means here we have to place here. So this point is C, and you can write here minus 3 and minus 2 I have written. So this point. Okay, then this one is the plus. So when you go to the plus, that means first one is abscissa, and when you go to the plus, that one we have to go to the right side from the origin point. So 3, so 1, 2, 3 here, then minus 2. Minus 2, if this ordinate is minus 2, we have to go to the lower part. So 1, 2. So here we have to place. Okay, this one is point D, and we have to write 3 minus 2. Like this way, just we have to place the, we have to plot the points. Students, have you understood how to plot the point in the on the graph paper? Now, so this one is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Okay, so like this way, just we have to like this point, and first one is called abscissa, this one is ordinate, and this point, the point A, is called coordinate. Okay, so like this one we have to place on the graph paper. So now today we'll solve 11 numbers. So here given fill in the following table from the given graphs, assuming the length of the side of the smallest square as a unit along both axes. Okay, so we can see already you have learned how to plot the points, right? So now, so I have written this one is the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, already you have learned, that means the in which one is the positive, that one you have to go to the in x-axis, which one is the positive. So from origin point we have to go to the right side. Okay, and which one is the negative, we have to go to the left side from origin point. Okay. Okay, so already, so you know this one is the coordinate 4, 3. So this point actually A. So now we can here count this one. So 4, 3. So this one is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so which one is the, this one is the abscissa. So we have to go to the x-axis. Okay, so first one is abscissa, we have to go to the x-axis, and which one is the positive value. So we have to go to the x-axis and in the right side. Okay, and which one is here, ordinate is 3. Ordinate is 3. That means we have to go to, which one is positive, students? So we have to go to the upper side. Okay, so here this one is 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to go to the upper side. So 1, 2, 3. So this point is A. So the coordinate is 4, 3. Now we will find the point this B. Okay, this B coordinate. So here given the minus 2. So now check, B is here. B is here. So in this point actually how to count this one? So this from 0. So from 0. So 1, 2. That means when you go to the x-axis in the left side. So this one is the minus. So obviously this one is minus. Okay, here given also minus. So now from this one we have to go to the upper side. So when you go to the upper side, the ordinate will be positive or negative? Obviously positive. So now 1, so 1, 2. So now we have to count this point. So 1, 2. So when you write this 1, 2, so that means this one is 2. right? So that means ordinate is 2. We can write here 2. Have you understood how to write this one? Again, I am telling the point of B is here given. So from this one, so this one is the 0. Okay, 1 2 and 1 2. So this one is the x-axis. Okay, in the left side, that means this one is the minus. So minus 2, and in the upper side in y-axis. So which one is the plus? That one we have to go to the upper side. So here, given the point is here, so now we have to count from this one. So 1 2. Okay, so this point will be 2. So B is minus 2 and 2. Now C, we have to count this point. So where is C here? In the box is C is here. Okay, already I have drawn this figure, drawn this graph. So now we have to check this one from this one. Okay, so now this point, so we have to go to this one. So 1 2 3, this one 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. That means we have to go to the which side? Right side. Okay, in x-axis, which one is the right side? And when you go to the left side, when you go to the lower part of in y-axis, okay, so obviously this one is a minus. So 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 4 5. This one is 5 here given, minus 1. So in this one, in x-axis, okay, in the right side, so how many point? 1 2 3. How many square here? 1 2 3. So this one will be 3. Clear? This one is 3 because in the right side this one is the plus, so that's why you have to go to this side, because this point is here given. So now we have to count. That means this one is y-axis. So from this one, how many square are there here? So this one is 1 2 3. So that means 1 2 3, and this one is 5. So this one is 3. So we can write here this one is point is 3. Clear? So again, now D point here is D. This one is D. Okay, so there is no point here, but here already we have marked this one. D is here. Okay, in this point. So now from this one, from the origin point, now we have to count in this one. So we have to go to this here. So 1 2 3, right? 1 2 3, then 1 2 3. Okay, both are 3. So when you from the origin point, when you go to the left side, that means you have to write the minus. That means abscissa is minus, so we can write here minus 3, right? And when you go to the in y-axis, in the lower part, that one is also minus, so this one is also minus. So minus 3 comma minus 3. So the point of D, it will be minus 3. Clear? Have you understood now the point of D? Now the point of O here, so there is no point. So we know this origin point is 0 0. Okay, this origin point is O here. So in this point, so suppose this origin point is here. So when is origin point? So both one will be 0 0. That means in x-axis and y, that means the abscissa and ordinate will be 0 0. Okay, so that's why you can write here 0 0. Okay, the point of P here. So now in the point of P is here. Okay, so P is here, that means abscissa is not here. Okay, so ordinate is given 0, so we have to find the abscissa. Okay, so now what is the abscissa here? So from origin point we have to count, okay, of this point 1 2 3 4 5. So abscissa is here 5, and origin point, that means ordinate is there. Ordinate is 0, that means don't go to the upper side and lower side, so that's why it will be 5 comma 0. Okay, so because this from the origin point we have to go to the right side, so that's why it will be plus, so that's why we can write here 5 comma 0. Okay, then the point of Q here, so here given the 0, that means abscissa is 0 here. So abscissa is 0 means don't go to the left side or right side. So from this point we have to count. So Q is here. So now check 1 2 3 4. So that means in this point, so it will be 4. Clear? So the ordinate is, it will be 4. So ordinate we can write this one is 4. Students, have you understood this one? How to already here given the some points, and which one some points is given the ordinate, some point is given the abscissa. Just we have to find the abscissa, or some point we have to find the ordinate. Okay, so totally we have got this point, that this table we have to place the point. Okay, This one is easy for you. Just if you don't understand, so please ask your subject teacher, because this one is the new class for you and new idea for you. Okay, now we have to solve that. Okay, students, now we have to solve 12 number. So 12 number, by plotting the following points on graph paper, join them successively as directed by arrowheads and keep the geometric name of the figures. So students, already I have written. So here the sum points 0 0 and -6 comma -6 and 8 comma 6 and 0 0. So this point we have to plot in the graph paper, and after plotting the graph paper, okay, so we have to tell that what type of figure this one. So students, so first we have to write the let's two mutually perpendicular lines x o x and y o y prime, x o x prime and y o y prime, respectively in x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and O be the origin, that means this one is the origin point. And on the graph paper, taking the length of one side, that means here is 6, so we have to count 6 square here, that one. So one side of the smallest square on both axes as a unit, we plot the points of this point, then we'll join this one. So okay, now we have to plot the point. So first here given the 0 0, students. So 0 0 means you know the origin point is 0 0 here, right? So this one is point. Okay, so next one is -6 and -6. So both one is -6. Okay, so both one is -6. That means when the abscissa is -6, when the abscissa and ordinate both one is -6. So students, so we have to go to the x-axis but in left side, right? So abscissa is the minus. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, this one, and ordinate also minus, so we have to go to the left side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so this point. Okay, this point. So this one we can write here -6 and -6. Clear? So next point is here 8 and 6. So that means abscissa is 8 and ordinate is 6. So abscissa 8, now check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, this point, and ordinate is 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, the last point. Okay students, so this one is 8 and 6, so you can write here this one is 8 and 6. Okay, and the next one is 0 comma 0. That means here now we have to add in these 3 points. Okay, this point and this point and this point we have to add. Okay, now we will add this one, students. So first we can add here this point. Okay, so we can add this point. Yes. Okay, then after that we'll add this one. Can you see? Yes, this point you can add here. After that, this point and this point you have to add. Clear? Now we have to join this one. You can add this point here. So students, now after getting this point, now already you have added this one. So this point, this 3 point we have added. Okay, so when you get this figure, actually this 3 points, so you know in by these 3 points when any figure is formed, that one is a triangle, right? So we can write this one is a it is shown, that means we can tell the figure is on the graph paper, the figure is triangle. Students, have you understood? Just after plotting the point, just we have to add. Then now this 3 point is here, so by this 3 point we can tell this one is a triangle. Okay, now we have to solve the next one. So now students, now we have to solve 30 number, solve and show the solution in graphs. So first we have to solve this equation. Okay, so after solving this equation, that means then again you have to solve the by graphical method, and in both way we have to get the same answer. Okay, so now here given b number 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. So what is the value of x? That one we have to find out. Okay, so 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. So or we can write here 2x is equal to -4. Okay, this 4 if I take in the left side, that means we can take like transposing law, transposing transposition law. Okay, so then we have to divide by both sides of 2. Okay, minus 4 divided by 2 here. So if I take, it will be x is equal to minus 2. So the solution, okay, so the solution x is equal to minus 2 we can write. Okay students, now we have solved this equation. So now we have to solve this equation by graphically. Okay, graphical method we have to now apply. So here given the 2x plus 4 is equal to 0, so by this one, so we have to take some different values of x, and then so now write first taking different values of x. Okay students, make the chart. So first we can take some different values of x. So just we will write here, suppose we will take different values. Just now we have taken. So first we will place this one is x, and here we have to write 2x plus 4, and here we can write x comma 2x plus 4. Okay, so first we have to take the value. So already I have written, so taking different values of x, whatever you will take the value of x, that one will be correct. Okay, so first we can take here. So if I take the value of x is 0, suppose if I take the value of 0, so what will be the value of 2x plus 1? So here 2x plus 4 here. So if I take the value of x is equal to 0, so 2 into 0 plus 4, what will be? So 2 0 are 0 plus 4, so it will be 4. Okay, so this one we can get, this one is a 4, so we can write here 0 comma 4. Okay, so after that we can take here, if the value of x is suppose 1. Okay, so what will be the value of this one? If I take the value of x, okay, 1, so what will be? Suppose here we have to place 1. Okay, so now 2 1 are 2 plus 4, what will be? This one will be 6. So now if I take the value of x is 1, so it will be 6, so we can write 1 6. Okay, so now if I take the value of x is suppose minus 2, so what will be the value of this one? Okay, so 2 into minus 2 plus 4, so 2 2 are minus 4 plus 4, so it will be 0, right? So it will be 0, we can write here. So minus 2 and 0. Okay, so we can take another value also. Okay, if I take the 3, so what will be the value? Okay, now another if I take the another value, students, so like this, if I take suppose 3, suppose minus 3, so what will be? So if I take minus 3, so minus 3, so if I now place here minus 3, just minus 3, so what will be the value? 3 2 are minus 6 plus 4, what will be? Minus 6 plus 4 is equal to what? Minus 2. Okay, so if I take minus 3, so that means it will be minus 2, so we can write here minus 3, it will be minus 2. Have you understood, students? So if I take here minus 3, so minus 3 towards 6, minus 6 plus 4, it will be minus 2. So here we have to write, so minus 3 and minus 2. Clear, students? Okay, students, now we have to place the point in the graph paper. So first we have to write something about this one. So let two mutually perpendicular, so we have to write the let two, we have to plot the point on the graph paper, students. So now here given the 0, 4, 1, 6, minus 2, 0, and minus 3, minus 2. So now 0, 4, that means here 0 and abscissa is 0 and ordinate is 4. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, so we can place here, this point is here, that means this one is the 0 and 4, this point, and the another one is 1 6, so 1 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, this one. So here we can write 1 and 6, this point. Another one is minus 2 and 0. So minus 2 from we know, so minus 2 that means 1 2 and 0 that means ordinary 0, so we have to place here. Okay, so this one is point is what, minus 2 and 0, so we can write here minus 2 and 0, this point. And another one is minus 3 and minus 2. So minus 3 and minus 2, students, so here is 1 2 3 minus 3 and 2 is the, so 1 2. Okay, so here we have to place here. So students, so here given the minus 3 and minus 2. Okay, this point. Now we have to join this one. Okay, so now join this point here. So after joining, whatever you will get, so students, now we have to join this point. Okay, so this one is a straight line, right? This one is a straight line. So after joining, so now we have to write something. So let two mutually perpendicular x is equal to minus 2. This one is the required solution. Students, have you understood this one? So that means again I am telling, so after joining this straight line, so this straight line intersect in x axis in which point? So from this origin point 1 2, so this in x axis we are finding the value of f theta, we are finding the value of x here. Okay, this we are finding this value of x, we are finding the value of x, so that one is the abscissa. Okay, so that one we have to find the value. So in x axis intersect this straight line, so the point of this abscissa is minus 2 here. Okay, so when this one is minus 2, so that's why this required solution, it will be minus 2. Okay, now my dear students, now we have to solve d of 13. So first we have to solve, then we have to solve again the graphical method. So first we have to find the normals. So here 2x plus 1 and x minus 3. So first we will find the solution of this. So 2x plus 1 equal to x minus 3, and so we'll take the x in the left side, and the which one is the number we have to take in the right side. So now we will get this one, and by transposition law, so 2x minus x, it will be only x. Okay, and minus 3 and minus 1, it will be minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4. That means the solution of this equation is equal to minus 4. And now we have to solve, that means this solution is minus 4. Okay, now we have to solve this equation by graphical method. Okay, by graphical method also here answer will be the minus 4. That means we are finding the value of x, so that one is the abscissa, right? So now drawing of graphs. So first we have to write the given equation is here. So this given equation, so taking some different values of x. So here there are two parts here, 2x plus 1 and x minus 3. So we have to make here two chart or two table. Okay, so 2x plus 1 first one, this first table, and x minus 3, this one is the second table. And so for this two, for we'll get two straight line. Okay, so now first we will find the take the some different values of x, and we find the corresponding value of 2x plus 1 and x minus 3, and make the adjoining table 1 and 2. Okay, now so first table 1, and first we will write the x and 2x plus 1. Okay, so we can write here 2x comma 2x plus 1. So suppose if I take the value of x is equal to, suppose the value of x is 3. Okay, instead of x, if I take the value of x is 3, so what will be the value of 2x plus 1? Students, already I have shown you in the board, right? So if the value of x is 3, so what will be the value of 2x plus 1? So if I put here, suppose now take, so 2 into 3, so 2 3 are 6 plus 1, it will be 7. So we can write here 7. Right, so we can write together, so that means 3 comma 7. Okay, so the same way, just if I take the 4's minus 4, if I take minus 4, so minus 4 2 are 8, minus 8. So minus 8 plus 1. If we subtract, okay, then you will get minus 7. Okay, so together we can write minus 4 and minus 7. So like this way, if I take 2, so 2 are 4. 4 plus 1, what will be 5? So like this way, 2 comma 5. Okay, so take 3 points of 3, that means these 3 points we have to write on the graph paper. Okay, so now we will find the table number 2. So table 2, the same way you have to write this x and x minus 3. Okay, together we have to write like this way. And now if I take the value of x is equal to 3, so what will be the value of x minus 3? Yes, yes. If I place the value of x is equal to 3, so 3 minus 3, it will be 0, obviously. So now we can write, okay, 3 comma 0. So now if I take the value of x is equal to minus 4, so what will be the value of this one? X minus 3, so that means it will be minus 7. So together we can write this one. Okay, so the same way, if I take the value of 5, that means instead of x, if I take 5, so 5 minus 3, it will be 2. Okay, so together we can write 5 comma 2. Okay, now these 3 points we have to place on the graph paper. So what will be? Now place on the graph paper. So first, now x, so x prime and y prime, two mutual perpendicular. First we have to draw. Okay, x, so x prime and y prime. Okay, now we have to take the first table, which one is this one. Okay, 3 comma 7 and minus 4 minus 7, 2 and 5. This point we have to place on the graph paper. Already you learned how to plot the point on the graph paper, right? So now we have to place 3 comma 7. That means abscissa is 3 and ordinary is 7. So here we have to go to the from the origin point, we have to go to the right side, right, in the x-axis. That means 3, 1, 2, 3, and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is here, right? So 3 comma 7, this point is here. So the second point now, minus 4 and minus 7. Now check here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one is minus. So when you get this minus, that is ordinary is minus, so you go to the lower part. Okay, so this one is 7. The same way, if I place the comma 2 comma 5, so 2, that means from the origin point, abscissa is positive, so that means plus 2, so 1, 2, and then 5 is a plus, so that's why you have to go to the upper side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, now just add this point. What will be? If I add, then you will get a straight line. The same way you have to place the table 2, students. So if I take the place the point, such point, so here 3 comma 0. So now 1, 2, 3. So this in x-axis is 3 and in ordinate is 0. So don't go the upper and lower side. So here you have to place this point. Thus the minus 4 and 7. So this minus 4 and 7 in the first table is, that one is same, right? So that's why both point will be here, right? So now the another point is 5 comma 2, right? 5 comma 2. So what will be this one? 5 comma 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then 2, 1, 2. Okay, after placing the point, then we have to join this one. Okay, these two straight line, they intersect where? 4 minus 4 comma minus 7. This point they intersect, right? So when they are intersecting this point, so which one is the abscissa here? Minus 4. That one is the solution of this equation. Okay, so now we have to write something. Let two mutually perpendicular lines, x, so x prime, and y prime, be x-axis and y-axis respectively, with O as the origin. Let the length of a side of the smallest square of both axes be a unit. Okay, and now plot the points. These 3 points obtained in table 1 and join them successfully, we get a straight line. Already we have told that one. Okay, the same, again we plot the another point obtained in table 2 and join them successfully, we get a straight line in the graph paper. Okay, after getting the graph paper, so now we can observe this one. What will you observe here? So this straight line, that means these two straight lines intersect in this point, minus 4 and minus 7. So here we observe that the two straight lines intersect each other at the point minus 4 and minus 7. At this point, the values of 2x plus 1 and x minus 3 are equal. Okay, in this point they are equal here. So the solution of the given equation is the abscissa of the point is minus 7. No, minus 4, because abscissa is which one? The first one, that one is the abscissa. So minus 4, that is the solution. Okay, so x is equal to minus 4. So of this equation, also in graphical method, we already we have I have shown, that means x is equal to minus 4, and normal method which one, okay, already I have shown that one is also x is equal to minus 4. Okay, students, have you understood this one? I hope you understood. Now it's time to feedback. Now I have written some points A, B, and C. These points you have to place on the graph paper and tell me the figure. Now your time is start. Okay, now time is finished. Okay, now can you tell me what type of figure this one? Yes, this one is square. No, this one is triangle. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, now we have to place this one. So here given the minus 3 and 1. So that means the abscissa is minus 3. So we have to go to the left side, right, from the origin point. So this one is the origin point. So now first is minus 3 and 1. So minus 3, that means 1, 2, 3 here and 1 here. So this point, right, this point. So we can write here A. That means A is equal to minus 3 and 1. Clear, students? Now the point of B is here given 1, 1. That means both one is positive and abscissa, right? So abscissa and ordinary is 1. So from this one, so 1 and 1. So this one. So we can write here as B is equal to 1 comma 1. Okay. Now the point of C is what? C is 0. That means abscissa is 0 and the ordinary is 3. So 0, that means here 0 is 0. That means don't go to the in left side or right side. Okay. So and but in the upper side, because this one is a positive number, so we have to go to the upper side. So is a 3. So 3 square, right? So 1, 2, 3. So this one. Okay. Now after joining this point, what type of figure you will get this one? Now join this one. So students, after joining this point, we can tell this one is a this one this figure will be right. So after joining this 3 point, we'll get a triangle, right? So C point is here given 0 comma 3. So this figure is triangle. Yes, your answer is correct. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's time to give the tableau. Thank you very much for doing the class, students.